Hi, this is Dale O'Shills, pastor of Church of the Redeemer in Gaithersburg, Maryland. Thank you for joining me for our devotional time today. I'm so glad that you're a part of this. Hope that this will be a blessing to you today and as we go through this week together. We're talking this week about our belief systems. What do we believe about God? What do we believe about ourselves? What do we believe about other people? We're looking at the impact that beliefs make upon your life. I want to talk specifically this week about the beliefs that you have about yourself. The Bible teaches us that when we come into relationship with God through Jesus Christ, there are certain things that we need to start believing about ourselves. Contrary even at times to what we feel about ourselves, God says some things about us that we need to actually say, you know what, I believe that. I believe what God says about me. And one of the things that you need to believe about yourself is you need to believe that God created you to actually be an expression of His light and love in the world, that you are actually created by God to demonstrate the light and love of God to other people. And in fact, in the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verses 26 and 27, we find these words, "Then God said, let us make mankind in our image and our likeness, so that they may rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, over the livestock and all the wild animals, and over all the creatures that move along the ground. So God created mankind in His own image. In the image of God He created them, male and female He created them." When God made us as human beings, He created us so that we could actually be in His likeness, that we could reflect His likeness in the world. That is, that we're to show people at some level who God is, what He's like, and the nature and character of God. Now, of course, through the sinful nature, through the fall of man, the fact that we became tarnished by sin and affected by sin, that image has been marred. It has been affected. But when you and I come into relationship with Jesus Christ, there's a redemption that takes place. There's the opportunity for us to be restored to our original purpose, and that purpose is to reflect God in the world. So I want you to think about it in your own life. In what way could you, if you really believe that you are to be a reflection of God to the world around you, a reflection of His image, His likeness, His nature, that is demonstrating His character, demonstrating His likeness, how would that change the way you live? If you approached every relationship from the mindset of how can I really reflect God in this situation, in your work environment, if you could say, you know what, how can I really reflect God in my work environment? How can I really reflect God in my community involvement? How can I really reflect God in my church interaction? If you think about all these different areas and realize, you know what, God created me and He's called me to be a reflection of His image and likeness in the world. Jesus has made that possible. Now you begin to pursue that dimension of what it means to be godly in your life.